to make the Newbury Pact, named after like the original like beginning province. So those that agreed would have to fight to defend themselves from everything else. That forest is right in the middle of all the major players. So you can't go through the forest because the Leshen was there. So the Newbury Pact, essentially, one of their court wizards went to the forest, found the Leshen, and made an agreement amounting to, we will help and keep it healthy, and respect any and all rules that you put in place. And if any of these groups come through, you kill them. Which, for a Leshen, kind of takes a lot of the extra work out of keeping the forest going. You don't have to worry about every single outsider, because these ones are going to stick to your rules, which basically is no harvesting, no hunting unless I say so. So it's like, rather simple. Don't cut the trees down, leave everything be. If I have an overabundance of something, I'll let you know when you can take that. It's, balance in all things. So, that became a huge factor. People took shortcuts through the woods and didn't come out. People took a longer path through the woods, thinking, well, I'll show the Leshen who's boss, and didn't come out. I have 2 people written down as notable fuck-ups in history. People who really pissed the Leshen off, thinking they were super tough. One in particular will loop into your story in the campaign. Like you can find this. It's a local legend, which is there was an old mage, first lady of her house, didn't want to rule, wanted to learn magic, wanted to become a powerful mage. Did that, became very notable. Decided the only way to improve and become bigger in status was to conquer the forest. Now, even she understood she's not capable of killing the Leshen. So, new routes were taken.
Hey, Metro.
Most notably,
Almost.
made a deal with a devil to remove the Leshen so that she could build her house. Wasn't very specific. Devil trapped the Leshen in a time loop so it couldn't leave this particular, square meter. 3 weeks passed, the house was roughly built using a bunch of means that are no longer available, and the Devil's like, alright, pack done. Leshen's free. And then all hell broke loose. So, legend has it amongst the place you're in that if you go to the right place and listen at the right time, you'll still hear her screaming. Because the Leshen is that territorial that he'll use that as a warning sign. And I just kind of want to see how that plays out.
Okay.
There's other stuff, but it's usually like someone tried to, overpower the Leshen and failed miserably. So there's a lot of that stuff. But like I said, when it came to your character,
He's talking about our Dungeons and Dragons.
there's a lot of leeway there for getting that story done.
Like
So
backstory for the world that we're gonna be in.
there's a lot of ways we can loop things in and still fit the same theme that you're looking for. It's not set in stone, this was just tired ramblings.
I'm gonna go tell this guy that the keep is safe or whatever the fuck it is that I killed a bunch of Draugr in. Oh, it wasn't Draugr. There was like a vampire or something in here. I don't remember. Something like that. So I have to go tell him it's safe in here now. Although he must already know since he's inside the Hall of the Dead. Or is he? I guess he is.
Trying to find the channel.
It's posted in my Discord, Cameron. The Discord that we're in.
Yeah, I know, but it's not popping up.
I posted the link to the actual live stream in the Discord. Oh, that's right, Metro's doing it. So we actually do have 5, Cameron. I'm pretty sure Dortsky might not do it. Like, I don't know. He says he wants to, but I just have a feeling. Here you are.
You
Well,
returned.
then we can prep for
Vines
them not
preserve
to.
you. You're a hero.
And
We'll
just if
reopen
they
the
show up
hall
to do
right
it,
away.
then I'll try
Here.
to do something.
Take my amulet as a reward.
Which is very difficult and might be a giant, colossal pain in the ass for no reason, but I'll try.
Okay, protect you.
Thanks for the amulet, dude.
I'm trying to just fill the surrounding area with a lot of potential story elements that you can all interact with to create something, rather than making it for you.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider
So I don't
Yes,
want
that's
to.
Camper Metro.
trouble.
Now I
I
remember.
don't feel like
You're that
creating
new
the whole
member.
story. I want to give you guys the elements to make what you want to do. In the same vein as Skyrim.
We need to pick a quest. It's okay. You don't really need to know the story yet. It's just like backstory, like lore and stuff. We should go find this
Ciders.
priest because I got roped into this and I didn't want to do it and I kind of want to get it over with.
Beware the region northeast across the river.
Oh, here in Markarth?
Yeah, I got roped into
Yeah,
that
we
stupid maze
didn't
quest.
do much there.
So
Oh, that fucking thing. It was so unsatisfying.
why are you upset, Metro?
We've stopped. What is it?
Lightly armored means light on your feet. Smart.
I am smart, thank you. Alright, I probably have to go like 1 billion miles away, don't I? I don't see a waypoint. Am I blind? Oh, there it is.
It's
No,
possible.
it's actually closed. We'll go for a little ride then. I already cleared the tower that he's in. That's
No. So,
that's
Metro's gonna be
anticlimactic. Okay. We'll just. What do you mean first ticket? You got a speeding ticket? Is that what you're saying?
It could be a different ticket. I don't think Metro's a delinquent. He wouldn't speed. Metro's cool.
Metro, were you fucking speeding, man?
Are you a criminal? Do we have to kick you out of this chat?
I don't know where it wants me to go. I'm lost. This is not new, but really irritating. I don't think I can get up there from here. Ugh. Ugh. Go, little legs.
Just
You can do
Skyrim
it.
it harder.
I can't.
Just jump. You can
I'm-
totally jump.
I'm
without standing
actually
on something.
jumping, Cameron. I'm hitting spacebar. It doesn't want me to jump.
Well, clearly you don't believe. Otherwise,
No, I
you'd be
don't
making
believe in
space
the
right
heart of the
now.
cards. You're right.
There are no cards here. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
fuck.
This ain't Yu-Gi-Oh.
Damn it. I thought we were playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
No, you're playing Skyrim, which is infinitely worse than Yu-Gi-Oh.
12 miles per hour over, apparently. Maybe your
Yeah,
speedometer's
Metro's
broke, Metro.
Metro's a criminal. We can't have him in our D&D game.
I think we should have him for that exact reason.
I don't see how that works.
He's good at being a sneaky snack. Hello?
You there?
Clearly not, because you got
I'm here to
caught.
rescue you.
Rescue. No one knew where I was when I was taken. Who sent you? The Dark Mistress?
Okay.
She sent you?
Really? Can you fuck off? Thanks. Fire melts ice, is that how that works?
What?
Just never mind. You're not paying attention. You're supposed to be
I
paying
am. I just
attention.
didn't. I'm eating.
I'm also eating while playing and entertaining Metro.
Yeah, but I can't hit. Well, that doesn't seem too terribly difficult. He said he was lurking.
Shh. It's okay. There's also 3 other people here. I don't know who they are. Well, you're one of them, I guess. Alright, where did this guy?
Untie. Oh, freedom. Now get out of my way.
Yeah, I mean that's a
have
fair
task
reason to be pissed,
attend
Metro.
to.
I'd go to court, man. Just go to court. Tell him you didn't do it. I do remember clearing this place. I had no idea this guy was here, though. Hello? Are you not gonna attack me?
I don't think he can be there until you have the quest.
Okay.
I just saw that. Alright. Just walk up behind him, tap him on the shoulder. Hi, I'm here.
Yeah.
Attack me, fool. I wish to fight you in honorable 1v1 combat. Everyone immediately jumps in.
Vigilance. I need to stop taking things off people. I have too much shit to sell. Like,
It's not generally worth it anyways.
I also have 71,000 gold. Hello? Would you like to play?
Have you ever heard of charity by any chance?
Yeah, I adopted 2 children who were.
That's not
adopt.
charity, that's their own selfish
Well,
needs.
first I gave her money because she asked for it, and then I adopted her out of the kindness of my heart. And the other one was just gonna starve in the snow, so I had to adopt. Dude, if you go to court about it though, they're actually really good about lowering your fine. Like,
Especially if you,
my
if-
mother got caught going 20 over, which by the way she was not. I'll tell you she was not because I was there, and also because at that time I was like 16. I was like learning how to drive, so I was watching like her every move, and I was like watching the speedometer, and I know that it was not. This guy said she was going 22 over, and she was like not even going 5 over. And she had to slow down to get behind a big ass truck that pulled over in front of her because there were a bunch of cops on the side of the road. And this cop waved us over with his hand, like he was standing outside his car, and we were on like a 4-lane highway. Like, I don't know why he thinks we're supposed to know that he's waving us over, right? So the cop was pissy anyway, so I'm pretty sure, you know, he just wrote down some obscure number because he's an asshole. So she went to court, and she still had to pay a fine, but like in Maryland, they put points on your license, and if you get a certain amount of points, I want to say it's like 3 points, then you can get your license revoked. And they were going to put 2 points on her license, so she went to court, and then she ended up getting no points on her license, and she still had to pay a fine, but it was like half the price or something. So, moral of the story, you can fight it. Like, you do have a say.
moral of the story? Fuck the police.
Basically, yeah.
I'm still here. What do you need to take?
There was a rather chill one around here. Someone was complaining that people weren't making full stops at the stop sign when there was like no one else for miles. So my dad pulls up to the sign, and like I was, you know, paying attention because I was kind of getting to the point where I was interested to see if I could actually drive.
Yeah, that's what people
I
do.
can't, but
Oh, I'm sure you could.
no, I don't have the attention for it. When I tried, I missed 3 stop signs.
Hmm.
So I'm a menace, and I refuse to let myself drive until I have a better attention span. But he comes down to below a mile per hour. There's nobody visible all the way down the road, forwards or backwards.
Okay, but if you're gonna say he didn't stop, it's still illegal.
Yeah, however, you know, there's nobody. But so the cop pulls us over.
It's still
Like,
illegal.
yeah. We had someone complaining. At the same time, it's like, oh no, she always does this. It's like some old lady.
Move.
Always complains. And so we just talk for like a good 15 minutes. He hands us an empty, like a blank piece of paper and says, it's okay.
Okay, but he
Like, he
still
was chill.
didn't stop. It's illegal. My God, I hate
Are you
people
gonna
who just.
nitpick super hard?
Yeah, I am.
If
Why
there
can't
was
I
like
disarm this
anybody
trap?
visible range, then I'd be like, yeah, illegal.
No, it's still illegal either way.
Yeah, but it's like that level of illegal where it doesn't fucking matter.
But it's still illegal.
Yeah, if you're gonna be all technical and
Yes, I
stick
am.
to every letter of the law, which we have seen is horribly corrupt down to the basic level because people will give you a random number rather than do their goddamn jobs.
Just because the police are not of a sound mind does not mean that the law isn't of a sound mind.
The law's usually pretty fucking broken.
I maybe put some expired creamer in my coffee.
Somewhat.
My coffee creamer is expired.
Mm.
Well, I'm gonna drink it anyway.
That's nasty.
Yep. But also, coffee is life.
Not when you got shit that's expired in it.
Well, it doesn't have an expiration date. It has a sell-by date. Which was like last month. So it might still be okay. It doesn't taste bad. I did the smell test. It's a milk product. If it was bad, it would smell horrendous.
Mm-hmm.
Like toes and vomit.
Mm-hmm.
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 Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's like the occasional chill cop. But they're so goddamn rare.
There's a sheriff that lives right across the street from me.
Oh yeah, there's 3 that live on my street.
He's pretty chill. His daughter goes to school with my son. I don't think they're in the same grade, but they get on the bus together at the same time, so like they kind of... Vigilance, what the fuck?
You know, we always joke that if some moron tried to rob our street, it'd be the worst day ever.
Yeah.
Just
Basically.
3 cops and a bunch of armed people. But, you know, we came close. We walked out the door and there was like 5 K9 units nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Someone was jumping from, like, yard to yard over the fences.
Hmm.
I mean, I was at school at the time, but I came out to see the aftermath. That was fun. The dogs were so well trained. They weren't fucking assholes.
No, we
at
live
all.
nowhere near each other.
Yeah, no, it's cool. We're next door neighbors.
We are not. You live like, a solid 1,300 miles away. Maybe a little more.
We're online neighbors.
Yeah, we're online neighbors. That works. There's a boat with some alcohol and some meat in it.
Sounds
My
like
kind of
fun.
boat. Yeah. Why am I having issues with these fucking adept locks, man? They're adept. I mean, come on. Facebook.
No, I live in Colorado. Also, legally able to drink in 4 days. Probably won't be bothered to order much. You know, we just kind of randomly met online through a mutual acquaintance. It's one of the few good things he ever did at the time. I think he's chill now for the most part, but, you know.
Okay, what am I doing wrong here?
Cool. I'm an asshole. We should get along great.
Camper is 100% an asshole.
Oh, I got it. But I've seen it so many times, it's kind of, not funny anymore. Overexposure.
Okay, I don't know what you two are on about.
Ski slopes, guy goes by screaming, I'm a giraffe.
No clue.
Your meme game is weak.
That's fine. I don't like memes. I think they're stupid.
There's some good ones.
Mm.
They're usually just the exception.
It happened so
There are
fast.
dragons about,
1 minute
traveler.
the dragon was there,
Be warned.
the next it was gone. Everything was destroyed.
Then you've seen them too. We lost our home, our livestock. We barely have enough gold to get by. Thank you, traveler. Be safe, and don't forget to keep an eye on the sky.
Yeah, I could really go for fish and chips right now. Sounds nice.
I don't like fish and chips.
We can't be friends.
That's fine. Story of my life.
I mean, I'm kind of biased. I did grow up in New Zealand with really fucking good fish and
Greetings,
chips.
sister. You look weary. I have something to help you relax if you're interested.
God.
Oh,
The finest
D&D
skooma,
dice is
the
basically
sweetest
just the
moon
20
sugar,
and then your weapon dice for
fair
the most
price,
part.
of course.
You don't typically need much else.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Never should have come here.
I hit the wrong button. What do you got, skooma? Yeah, skooma. Sleeping tree sap. Lovely.
Building off our talk earlier about the police. I hear sirens down the street.
Fancy.
They've been going on for like 5 minutes now.
I'm still here. I'm still here. Let's get going. I'm still here. Let's get going. I'm still here. Let's get going. Let's get going.
Oscar, patience. I'm responding to messages. My God.
Clearly, you just respond far too slow, and you must speed up for Uthgard.
Everything's about Uthgard. This is what happens when you get married.
Especially when you get married to someone like Uthgard.
They're reforming the dot? No lollygagging.
I'll lollygag if I damn well please.
I'm still here. What do you need to take? Let's go. Got some good pieces out here if you take a look. The finest weapons and armor.
I think I want to make a new house.
No, you may as well.
Because I think you can have like 4 or 5 houses on this game. And I only have one.
Have you ever seen the story about a guy who just wanted to make a house for his dog to stay in it?
No.
It's this massive whole long chain of someone putting stuff up on Twitter about how he got this dog, and he loves his dog, but his dog tries to follow him into battle, and so stuff kills his dog, so it stresses him out. So then he hears, you can make a house, so he figures, oh, well I'll go buy a house. Dog won't stay in the house. Turns out, you need a child to take the dog, so the dog won't follow you. So then he figures out, oh, well I can go to Falkreath and build a house. So he goes there to do that. Finds out he has to do a shit ton of stuff for the, what's it? Jarl of Falkreath. Does all of that while keeping the dog alive. Builds the house. Needs the child to take the dog. Goes back, gets a child. I think it was the one out on Whiterun. Goes back to give her the dog. Child wanted a fucking rat. So, won't take the dog. Goes to find a different child to take the dog. Finds some, but it's the orphanage, and there's the, you know, crazy old bitch that's keeping them.
Yeah, I killed
So he kills her, but then he can't adopt them, because now they're all free. So then he has to go find someone else, and he finally finds another child to take the dog, comes back, child likes the dog, takes the dog. I believe he got a wife, I forget who he said it was exactly, but then the wife brings in their quote-unquote friend. Friend hates the dog, so person kills the friend to save the dog. Wife gets super pissed off, can't go back to his home, but dog is safe at the house. Whole thing, all of that, just for the dog to stay at the house and not die at every single adventure.
Why didn't he just put on the mod that I have? I mean, come on.
He probably was on console.
Maybe.
Metro, a mic makes it a whole hell of a lot easier. If
I
you don't have one,
though, because here's the thing. I feel like people will roleplay easier if they're not. Like,
well, like you can type, but a lot of people are just more
nervous.
comfortable just talking. You don't have to do a voice or much inflections, but as long as you put up descriptors before you do something, or after you do something, or while you're doing it, you can usually just be flat. Yeah, as long as it's of decent quality, it should be no issue. And if you don't feel like talking, you can just type the whole time. It's just a lot slower. And I wouldn't recommend it for everything, but you could probably do the bulk of everything. And I'll probably try to run a quick one-shot, which you can try typing and see if that's doable for you. So whatever you think you can get away with.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice. Shouted him apart.
And there's always, you can always find those cringy videos of people like role playing over different like chat channels in other games. So like it's doable. I will say it's always funny to look back and realize that my typing speed triples when I'm pissed off.
Ah, but I have my own champion this time, Logrolf.
What? You?
Mortal, I give you my mace in all its rusted spitefulness. Crush the spirit from Logrolf's bones. Make him bend to me.
Hi, Metro.
I won't bend. Never should have come.
You mortals and your frail, limp, pathetic bodies. Try it again.
Call that a... No more. I submit, Molag.
It's such a shit mace.
I submit.
It's a shit maze,
You
and it's...
bend to me.
I don't like this quest. Like, I have to kill this innocent guy for no fucking reason
You
twice.
pledge your soul to me.
Yes.
You forsake the weak and pitiful Boethia.
Yes.
You're mine now, Logrolf. Kill him.
It's like my problem is that he could just walk out of that cage. Like it's not very well made.
Why is he...
Let's get going.
Weird move.
It seems like a bit of a bug.
Yeah, he's supposed to stay in the cage.
I don't know.
Whatever, thanks for the mage robes.
The mace of Molag Bal. I give you its true power, mortal.
Thanks.
When your enemies lie broken and bloody before you, know that I will be watching. Now, I have a soul in oblivion that needs claiming. Take care of the house while I'm gone.
What does he mean, take care of the house? This house is a piece of shit. I don't want to live here.
Now, when we eventually get to the point in D&D where you're all like level 15 and you're needing to upgrade your gear, you're gonna find this quest and it's gonna be like, oh yeah, we're gonna do this quest for this guy. It's gonna be great. You do the super difficult quest, you get back, and I'm gonna give you a basic fucking mace.
You will do no such thing.
I will do exactly that.
Let's get going. Let's get going.
Right after we're going, my god. I mean, that was... retarded. I don't want to use this mace.
The only thing remotely useful is that it fills a soul gem.
Yeah. Let's do that. I don't even have this sword on me. But it wouldn't let me put it down if it was a quest item. So that's confusing. What's wrong, Vigilance?
I work for Ildis. She runs...
If you drink too much, you're out. No drunks.
Old
I like to
Illidan Inn has
drink.
hundreds of years of history, friend. Mara have mercy. There's a ghost just wandering
know.
around my inn like it owned the place. A sword. I remember a legend that Tiber Septim had attacked one of the enemy camps before he came to Old Herolden. It could be there. I'll mark it down on your map.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll have to find the
Change the
sword.
linens myself.
That's great that you can change sheets, kid. Do you also wash them? Alright, how far away is this place? Not very. So... go for a horsey ride. That is not an iron war axe. That is an orcish war axe, and I just want to know how much money it costs. Okay, don't tell me that. That's fine. What the crap?
That's your best.
What the heck? Well, there's a lot of ale. Do I need ale? Oh my god. That's the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my gosh.
Someone's get hit by the wall.
The fucking flame
crap.
Antronak walked over it, and you should have seen her. She got smashed against the wall, and then she just like
Oh yeah,
exploded.
no, I saw it. Just wondering if I missed something else.
That was the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I just started floating by, and it was just like something out of the Looney Tunes.
That was great. Didn't say hiya. I just picked up wine. I don't know why. That clearly says empty. that's... I don't want to go outside. Where I already was. Hello? Anybody home? No? Nobody? Okay. Well.
What was that?
That was your mom.
I'm sure I heard some. Huh?
Where's my internet at?
I know I heard some.
Tomato soup.
Are you prepared to die?
I'm always prepared to die. What I do that? After she body block, I can't shoot her with fire.
We've stopped. What is it?
Oh, here's a body. Let's go back out and loot that body, Edgar.
Let's get going.
It's kind of scary in there, to be honest.
What do you need to take? Lead on then.
Sorry, Oscar. Why did I take that headdress? I don't know. What was the point of opening this?
Huh?
Alright. Well, let's GTFO.
Trying to stay awake.
We could go play something.
Okay, it's like my eyes are tired, but my mind isn't, so I don't know how well that would go.
We should play something.
That's not gonna make my eyes any less tired.
It might.
It won't. It won't. It never has. And it never will.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
That's a negative, Ghost Rider.
It's an incredibly educated guess. Meaning I have a pretty high likelihood of it being correct.
Nope. You never do.
Yeah, I always do.
Nope.
I am the smartest man in this little work chat right now. Yes, by default.
No, I definitely have Antronac versus Antronac. Funny thing is, they're both immune. They're both immune to fire!
Yeah, well, imagine that. I never would have guessed.
Bang. Give me your cultist gear, I will sell it all. I'm lying, I only want your robes. Shocker that my Antronac won there. I'm carrying too much. Uthgard, help!
We've stopped. What is it? What do you need to take?
Let's go sell
Lead
our
on
shit,
then.
Uthgard.
Let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get going. I'm still here. Let's get going.
190 members.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old
That's
fort.
pretty okay.
Ah, take a look. Thank you very much for your business.
I'm still here. What do you need to take? Lead on then.
Hello, friend. What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know. Farewell.
I'm still here. You're someone who got some good, the finest weapons and armor. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you...
So tempted just to like hop into bed for the sake of being warm.
No, that's how you fall asleep.
Yeah, I know.
Right, so let's play something.
Or it won't do anything.
What?
If you drink too
No.
much, you're out.
That's not
No
one of the
Yeah.
drunks.
options.
That is entirely an option.
Hundreds of years of history.
I've been waiting for you, John. It's been
What
an
will we
honor
even play?
to serve you, brother.
I don't know. What do you want to play?
Remember
I don't
our
know. I'm
lessons
too
from the
tired to
sword
figure out
masters
what
of
to
our care? Let me show you a few things you may have forgotten before we leave Rolden.
I don't really feel like Left 4 Dead because there's no weight to it.
My conjuration sucks. Woohoo!
Woohoo! So what even are our options?
Left 4 Dead, Stardew.
I need something fast.
What's that other game? FTK. I don't
Filter the games you both own. Oh boy, we could do Payday 2, Headache Simulator.
That is so accurate.
We could do... We might have to install some of the free shit.
I don't want free shit.
Some of that free shit's really
Change
good.
the linens myself.
Like Alien Swarm Reactive Drop.
Need something?
A lot of fun. Natural Selection 2, if we could find a way to get a lobby full. That is not full of absolute pros that will kick our shit in. Stellaris could be, but that's slow. Civ 5 with expansions. We could go fight dinosaurs in Orion Prelude.
Dinosaurs?
Or, yeah, Orion Prelude. You don't know that game?
I have that game. I don't have it installed.
I know you have. I think I've got it too, but
I've never played
the
it.
one time it's dinosaur wave survival.
Or just play Minecraft.
Minecraft's just so fucking slow. There's nothing to do. It's always the problem with Minecraft. I've done everything that's interesting in that. We could play the world's best game ever, Fallout Shelter.
Play that on my phone. But then I found a way to cheat,
don't
and
even-
I've never
I don't
stopped cheating since then.
What do you mean you found a way to cheat?
I can't give you my sources.
You can.
No!
I don't even play it.
I found a way to spawn things in.
Oh,
Money,
wow.
people,
Just
and
the way to
pets
spawn
and
things.
things.
God damn it.
That's all.
You could install Doom.
I am gonna play that next week. Or this week? Next week? Not Saturday, but maybe Friday. And then if not Friday, then definitely by like Monday. Because I was gonna play it for Halloween, but I don't want to play it on Halloween because Sean's doing a really long evening time Halloween stream that I'm gonna watch. With a bunch of games, so you should watch that with me if you're not doing anything.
What? Oh,
I think he's playing
I
Doom
might.
and some
I don't
other
know.
stuff. So, like, it's not gonna be a CS. Well, he might play CS:GO during it at some point, but it's not gonna be like a CS:GO.
We could play Terraria and use nothing but yo-yos.
I don't really like Terraria that much.
That's because you don't play it long enough to get to like it.
I don't play any game long enough to get to like it. That's my MO.
It's a shit MO.
Shut up.
We've stopped. What is it?
I wish you had WoW, because we would have so much fun.
I don't think I could actually play WoW.
Why?
Blizzard.
So?
I fucking hate them.
So? I also hate them, but guess what? I'm gonna play it anyway because it's a good game.
I don't feel like playing their shit.
Okay, that's not really a reason.
Like, it's not even for like the Hearthstone and China shit. I just don't enjoy their shit anymore. And
Well,
they're
WoW
like
is
bland.
amazing, and I only have John to play it with, and we're not playing it again till November.
Well,
And hopefully I'll
you
be
can
streaming
pay
it at
for
that
my
point.
subscription and I'll try it.
I'll think about it. Because I don't know that much about the game is the thing, and you don't know anything about the game, so it would just be us fumbling around trying to figure out where the fuck to
I'm
go.
cool with playing really difficult shit, and I've heard that Classic WoW was kind of difficult.
It is difficult, but in a good way.
Yeah, that's what I like. It's a difficulty that's difficult because you're getting better, not because it's just bullshit.
Yeah, basically.
Until it comes to like fetch quests where you gotta like knock a wolf out for its tooth and they just like don't have teeth.
Yeah, that does happen a lot, actually.
That kind of shit would make me drop the game almost immediately.
Well, those are like minuscule tasks that you don't have to do, but you do them anyways to level up faster.
They're boring as shit.
Yeah, I've been enjoying it though, but that's
Those are
probably
the
'cause I'm
kind of
playing it with
quests that there is no reason to put them in the game. You can do better. That's what you do when you run out of ideas and you don't feel comfortable with what you've got.
Okay, but WoW Classic is amazing, and I would like to eventually find someone else to play it with because John is great.
I would only be able to play Horde if I did play it.
I would do Horde because I'm playing Alliance right now with him, so I kind of wanted to try the other side anyway.
Because when I played Warcraft 3, I played Orcs and I played Night Elves, but I preferred Orcs.
I'd probably do the same thing I'm doing now, but a different, like I was gonna do Undead Priest, and because we decided to go Alliance instead, I did a Dwarf Priest. So I'd probably still do a Priest, but like a different race, or whatever.
I'd have to look at the options. I'd probably do a Mage, because I like magic. I'd probably go Frost, because I like Crystal Maiden.
That's fine.
Because CM, fucking cold.
Okay, but
that's awesome.
We gotta find something to do now.
Yeah, but what's there to do now? We've played everything.
I don't know.
Like, unless you want to get Redolent.
No, that's not. It's not gonna work. It never did. It never will. It frustrates me every
It
time
did
I
one
try.
point. It was amazing.
Yeah, I kind of miss it, but
So do I.
yeah, no,
Because I can't play that with AI. They're too fucking dumb.
they are dumb.
It's like, don't worry, comrade. I am sending my stuff over there. And then they don't attack anything and get blown up. And they don't defend their own base. And then they die. And I'm 2v1ing. It's dumb. It's horrible. It's the worst AI. Why couldn't they just have the great UI? That shit's terrifying.
Over here,
feel like
expending my magic, just trying to fucking get shit done. And there's
I'm burnt out on modern game design because it's so fucking flat and generic. Nobody does anything unique. They pump it so fucking full of microtransactions. It's just like, why aren't you buying our shit? It's the only way to play the game you just bought is to buy more shit. Buy our shit. Why haven't you bought all the shit yet? What the fuck happened to just having like a full, complete, fun game? And then
out the window like ages ago.
I know, but I grew up on stuff made in like the early 90s. And it was good. And they're still good. Like, MechWarrior 4 blew my goddamn mind and it's still enjoyable.
I would really like to play Diablo eventually.
I can never get into those. And the camera always weirded me the fuck out. I don't know. I recommend Alien Swarm. Like, I could probably play that for a fair while, because I only ever got to like level 3. life away.
Nope. Big fat sack of nope.
Just sleep until there is no world to wake up to.
Oh my god, you're so emo.
I'm just fucking tired of bland ass boring world I live in. It's like, hey, you don't technically belong in this world because you disagree with the fundamental basics of how the universe works. Oh well. What's that? It would be super simple to make the world a nicer place, but no one seems to be willing to put the effort in when it matters. That sucks.
That's people for you.
Yeah. And I'd be okay with it if there was a reason. But there's no reason. So I'm not okay with it. That's never gonna change. I was cursed with the ability to see patterns. Apparently that's difficult for people nowadays. Do shit thing, shit happens. Don't do shit thing don't happen. It's very easy.
The Legion, keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
People still ask me to play Dota. Like, no. Play Dota, get angry, quit. Don't play Dota, don't get angry, don't quit. Because apparently they made it a lot easier to not get toxic people, but they're still shit. So now you feel bad when you have to break the news to people that they're shit and they're not doing anything to get better. It's gonna be interesting to watch. There's nothing interesting to watch out there.
I would say we could watch Critical Role, but you'll fall asleep.
Right, like, Critical Role's good, but it's just... It's not exactly high octane. At this point, I'm gonna fall asleep anyway, so you may as well.
We should not. It's expedited the process.
What?
Do something intentionally that we know is gonna make you fall asleep. It's expedited
What?
the process.
No, I'm going to fall asleep anyways.
Not if we play a game.
No, that doesn't work. That was always my go-to, and it never worked. Like, maybe it works for you. I don't know if you've noticed, but we have very different mindsets on a lot of stuff. Which, I'm surprised we're friends because of stuff like that. Like, it's a little extreme. Like, logically speaking, we probably shouldn't be.
Logic doesn't interfere with friendship.
Yes, yes, it does.
No.
many a friendship on logic. And it was satisfying. But they were also generally just stupid or irritating in some regard.
I'm irritating.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's usually because you're stubborn at all the wrong times.
Why is this tree blue?
You give up far too quickly at all the wrong times.
There's a blue tree. Why is it blue?
I don't know, probably some kind of magic bullshit.
I got sleeping tree sap.
Whoa, fuck does that mean?
I don't know, but I'm gonna find out.
I think it's that stuff they give you like 100 health for like 45 seconds or something.
Yeah, I think so.
That's almost worthless.
I only have 150 health or something.
Yeah, again, almost worthless. Now you can die in 2 shots. Also, I'm way too goddamn cold for this shit.
Hey look, a
Well,
dragon.
it's like,
I probably killed
I'm
it.
either too cold or too hot. There is no such thing as an in-between right now. It's like either I can't sleep or I sleep too much. There is no in-between on that shit right now. Like, why can't some things just be nice? Why does everything gotta be some level of shit? Exactly. Nobody knows.
This is why I sleep under the covers, but with a fan directly on my face.
What?
The only way to sleep.
I would have a fan directly on my feet.
That's gross.
You get hot.
I have socks on. I wouldn't be able to feel it.
No, I don't take socks on.
I do.
Although lately I've slept in my jacket. I just don't have enough blankets. It's like, usually I can't get my feet cold enough, so.
That guy's body good.
I don't know. Oblivion?
You know that's a different game, right?
Oh, Oblivion? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm not that dumb. Contrary to popular belief. Also, I have no goddamn clue how this D&D is gonna work out.
Magically.
What?
Magically.
No. Magic's a dying art.
No.
Yeah, that's part of the story. There's a lot of active, things going on to try and find and restore magic, but it's less rare on your continent compared to the other one, for reasons that you'll learn if you go to the other one. It's like, I enjoy making the worlds, but I hate living them out. It's so easy to get lost over all the little nitty-gritty details, like towns, their exports and imports, their populations, why their populations are, what kind of system are they under, myths, legends, all that stuff, folklore. And then you let players into it, they fuck it all up.
I've been hunting and... Take a look.
It's basically inevitable.
See you.
It's 9. I think I'm mainly worried that one of the players is gonna hop in and treat it all like a joke.
I don't think that would happen.
And this is like the culmination of like 8 months of world building, just casually on and off. So I'll need you to define what kind of world you're looking to do. Final tweaks. So you want to do a happier world, right? That's kind of what you said. Well, I wasn't gonna be like sunshine and rainbows, but you know, there's not like 15 different plagues and 3 civil wars. Like, it's more of a balance.
Never into politics.
Well, the civil wars are less of politics and more about just, well, it's been inevitable, so we'll go our separate ways, and then one attack the other two hoping to take the land, because it's simple. Like, there's
Can't hide from
three
me.
sides to one, which is the nobility, who just wants to maintain their ability to live a luxurious life. There's the military, who's tired of the nobility but doesn't think the peasantry knows what they're talking about. And the peasantry, who wants to basically do communism. It's not, but it's the closest representation of, well, if everyone just gets everything for free, what's the problem? Because they don't know how to run anything. So, like, there's no good side. It's just a place to go to get loot. Find mercenary contracts. The other one... so I've only got the location sorted out. I haven't done any story for that yet. You know, whenever you can, like a better description of what kind of world you were hoping for.
I thought you already made the world. I thought we were going off your world.
Yeah, it is, but the continents are very different from one another, and they can all be changed. Like, honestly, in 5 minutes I could come up with the country, its nobility, and so on. The long time comes from writing it all down, getting it all sorted out. I can make it. In 2 weeks I could have your beginning quest, and then from there I could go off whatever you do in the first session. It wouldn't be super in depth, but it's plausible. Or just like some basic answers.
Well, what are the
Like,
questions that I'm asking?
What are they expecting from the campaign? What do they want, like, theme or atmosphere wise? And how much combat do they want? That's usually enough for me to get things narrowed down more. It's like, I didn't do that with the other group, but I had a pretty rough idea. And so they had like a string of combat, and things are going to be relatively calm, and it's up to them to start fights for a session or two.
What is it?
God, my fucking jaw clicked.
That's fun.
I can't move it as much. I pulled a muscle or something.
Really?
What?
I fell on the ground instead of the water.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm really good at this game.
Also, with you being a coastal kind of nation, like you're on like a little, what's it called, peninsula, I think. People know a lot about the water, and if not being on it, just about it. There is a lot of really big fucking leviathans in the water.
Great.
So, like, the shallows are cool, like there's beaches you can go to, but fishing is not that big a thing. Because leviathans are cool.
But they'll eat your fucking face.
Yeah, if you let them. But if you're too small, some of them won't care because you're not worth the energy. And it's not like, I don't know, it's Black Phillip.
He just walking in place underwater.
No, it's not Black Phillip. Just a normal old goat. It's boring.
This guy's pretty.
Eh. Needs more color. I don't know, we'll need to set a date and time for the first session that we want to run once everyone's able to chip in. Just so that I can plan you around with the other group as well. It's getting a little stuffy.
Pretty sure that was a slaughterfish.
Probably. The little assholes are everywhere.
Yeah.
What do you think you're do- Never should have come here.
Really gonna fight me right now?
Yeah, true.
Can I take this gold? I just want the gold. Damn it.
It's fake. It's glued to the stone. Something, I don't know.
Yeah, must be.
Something like that, yeah. I don't know what to play. There's nothing interesting right now.
Well, we gotta do something.
Why?
Cause it's literally not even 11 o'clock yet. And you were like, I'm just gonna stay up all day. Fix my fucking
Yeah.
schedule.
No, no. I thought I was gonna suffer and stay up as long as I could.
It's only 11.
Yeah, but you gotta keep in mind, I woke up. 'Cause...
You
like
there,
18, 19
traveler.
hours ago.
Over here.
What do you want?
Here we go.
Oscar, that's not how you do it.
Do what?
She just walked right in
Cause
front of me.
yeah, I was gonna say, I think I saw you throw a fireball at her face.
A little bit. A little bit of a fireball.
A little bit. You know, nothing big. You just burnt the face off your wife.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Totally. Be back in a bit.
What does that mean? Be back in a bit. You ain't coming back.
It means I'm gonna go make sure that the dogs aren't stuck outside in the snow.
I don't think that's what it means.
It does. I wanna go let them in if they're outside.
Okay.
They also might have the door open, in which case all the heat escapes. Not that there's much here to begin with.
And I kind of wish it was
So
snowing
I'll be
here.
back in like 12 hours, okay? Cool,
No,
bye.
that's no. Big fat sack of nope.
Where bears? Where? Bears? Men that are bears?
I want to be on the right side.
So the dogs didn't want to come in.
Huh. Odd.
So I tricked them by making it look like they get food, and then not giving them food, and now they're pissed.
All right. Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish. No, I guess not. Well, get out of here before I change my mind.
I'm wearing so much expensive
Careful
stuff.
with those flames. Never should have come here.
Well. It's time to go to bed.
It is not time to go to bed.
It's time to go to bed. It's absolutely time to go to bed. There has never been a better time to go to bed. There has not, because I'm actually tired now, and I wasn't earlier.
Well, you still shouldn't go to bed.
I should. Let's do a 3-day process. I should. What's the reason for not?
I want you
That's
self-sorted
normal.
out of my mind.
Watch your tongue, native. We'll leave when we're sure there's
I'm
no
not a
force war here.
full-grown adult yet. I can do shit like that.
You are a full-grown adult. You're fucking 20
No,
years old.
I'm 21 on the 29th.
Silverbloods
That's
have
when
made
you're
you a
an
very
adult.
generous offer for this
Oh, I
pirate
believe
blade.
you're an adult when you turn
I
18.
suggest you take it.
That's bullshit.
No, it's not.
No one acts like an adult at 18.
You're right. But, you're still an adult.
We're in control of this mine.
Oh, my.
No
The mine is closed. Forsworn
Physically, I might be, but mentally, I'm still trapped and stuff from like being 12.
So the
at some
Silverbloods
points.
generously offered to send us to clean things up. We just want that
Yeah, you have
old
to find a
native
way
to hand
around
over
it.
his land in payment for our services. Then we'll leave, and everyone can
Irritating
get back
shit
to
is
work.
people have said like, oh yeah, no, if I get you on the right topic, I can have incredibly smart conversations with
that,
you. It's like,
and I'll make sure you get a
no,
cut.
you can't. You're just dumb about the topic. So everything I say sounds smart. Everything I'm saying is surface level. You just know nothing about it, so it makes it look like I know what I'm talking about. And then you get these expectations that I know what I'm talking about. And then I have to go talk about it in more detail, and I fucking can't.
Now, if you'll excuse, I've been sent by. I'm not from
Sounding
here.
smart
I'm
is
a
the key to
sellsword.
success, not
These are my
being
men.
smart. Lesson learned.
That's mostly true.
You haven't heard of the Silverblood
Yeah.
family? They're the most important people in the Reach.
If you can get
They
to a manager
practically own
position,
the city
you
of
can be a
Markarth,
shithole
and
all
we
you
here
want.
on their coin.
It's everyone else's fault, 'cause you write the reports.
Until next time.
Hopefully, be prepared for me to just fall asleep in my chair.
Do not fall asleep. Okay, we're gonna go do something.
It's not gonna be for the next like 10 minutes.
We're gonna do something. Let me just end my stream.
I just don't fucking know what there is to do.
Well, we're gonna have to fucking find something, because I'm tired of your nonsense.
The nonsense will not stop until I sleep for like 13 hours straight.
No.
Which will happen.
No.
It will.
Well, it needs to happen at like 8 p.m. tonight and not any earlier
No,
than
it'll probably happen at like 10
that. No.
a.m.
No.
Or if we're super lucky, 1 p.m.
Alright, saving my game.
I've done this enough times, you may as well keep streaming for like the 2 viewers that are here that aren't me.
No, it's okay.
There's no reason to cut it short, it's not gonna change anything.
With you and then I'll stream
Why
that
the fuck are you ending
on-
your stream for me? It's not how this works. I'm always a fucking idiot.
I'm perfectly aware of that.
It's just a matter of how much can I rein it in to sound smarter than I am.
Twitch.
I don't